forgot to plug in my laptop, and it didn't warn me to do it, which is it's annoying when it does that. Yeah, I'm really digging this canvas look. It is cool. I need to see what you've been working on. Do you have any of that stuff that you're talking about posted anywhere? Or is it just like a sketchbook scenario right now? Break this up a little bit here and there. A bit more. Okay. Now that I've added that texture, now I need to recover. The weirdness that it's kind of happened. DeviantArt, cool. We click this screen capture. Let me pull out real quick. Oh wow, that's cool. I dig the textures on that. It feels like it'd feel cool to touch. How long have you been, does it, does it look like it? It says it looks like, a vagina. That picture you sent me? Or my picture? Yes to which one? Yours or mine? Okay, so yours. Okay. Let me actually open it up again. Leave that on. On. That off. Click the link one more time. Vagina. I saw like... I have like the feeling of a watery, mountainy range thing going on in my head with it. It's flip-flopping around. Right now it's starting to settle. Like, here, let me actually just... We'll do this over here. And turn this back on and see. We'll see if... Okay, there we go. Okay, can you see my cursor? Yes. This bit right here looks like it's sky, and these things are like clouds, and this is like a mountain range thing, and this is curved right here into like a base of a like a beach area. This is like there's a sheer cliff kind of a thing here, and this is like just this rainbowy water, and then you have like a rock or something in the foreground, possibly even like depending on the angle of it, it could be like this is like a high point, or this could be just like another beach, like this is another landmass, and this is more flat but still rocky with these darker things. But that's what I see. I guess like you could see the vagina-y kind of an idea, voluptual kind of a thing there, but this even looks like a boat here. A nice river with trees and shit. Yeah, I see something really cool with this piece actually. It looks really epic actually. I'd actually like to take that piece and actually draw like flesh out the what I see in it. Okay. Now let's kill you and go back. Cause yeah, my brain sees something really cool in there. Cause I don't think it's what I'm seeing is intentional, but it's cool. Break that up a little bit. Break that up a little bit. Break that up a little bit. Go back in and try to polish it out again. Darker. But most everything can look like nature, and nature likes using stuff that is very similar to sexual organs. Anything can look like a vagina, and everything can look like a penis. And Geiger is kind of big on that idea. Did his stuff. That, and then also death. And technically death isn't really death. What death is just showing, you're showing the inside of a body, you're showing skulls, that kind of thing. So it, which is also just nature. And that stuff is relatively self-repeating as well. Want to make more sense of this tube. Define it a little bit better. So I'll end up erasing it to add the highlight, but I want there to be more depth and structure to it. Using a guide. Okay, this is going to be interesting to see this. Okay, file. Do a save real quick. Boom. Week. Okay, yeah. And the rainbow stuff is that supposed to be the water, I'm assuming? How it's flowing down through the thing, and that's other stuff is the other thing. Definition. Let's go ahead and go back to this brush. Go over all this with it. Grab this again. Your kids are so loud. I believe it. I've heard them before. I think people should be loud, though. I think adults have lost the ability to be loud, like kids. There's only certain situations where it's allowed anymore. I'm really confused by how this is working. It does a cool effect, but it doesn't do what I'm expecting it to do. So it's basically throwing down like the exact opposite color. It's weird. I have it on full black, and I go to it and then select that brush, and when I drop stuff right there, it is literally seems like it's whitening it up. It's like removing stuff instead of adding it, which I like that look, but I'd like to be able to have it be dark. And I'm assuming it's just there's something turned on maybe in the thing, or that brush does not like flow. Flow gets weird with it. Let's try these real quick. More than that. Darker. Okay, and smaller. Yeah, I need to definitely define like an eyebrow a little bit darker there. So is my guess it could be the flow. That could make sense, because I'm not 100% sure how flow works. If it like stops it from producing so much of something. You're hearing bits and pieces there and there. Okay, that's fine. What I say does not need to be actually heard. It's just good practice for me to vocalize as I'm drawing. Because hopefully one of these days I can actually get on a good routine and whatnot, and actually have people besides you, Silver, and Alec comment. Which is basically There's some other people that come in here and there, but it's mainly people that show up is the mods, which makes sense. That makes sense because it seems like that's the way for a lot of other streamers too. Is that the main people that show up is their mods, but then they have other people on top of that. I'm curious if people if it's regulars or if it's they're just having a bunch of different cycles of people coming in. I'd assume with the some people's numbers it would be due to what do you call it? Regulars, not like new people. One thing I've noticed is hey, how you doing, Nenner? There's not a lot of people following. Dude, why even say the word assume? I don't know. I want this to do that. I want this to be able to invert that, and I don't know what's going on with it. I have it on dark, and it's doing a little bit darker, but nowhere near what I need it. Does this help? No. Is helping the flow help? That brush is just gotta be weird. Let's try maybe creating a new one maybe real quick here. If I can. We'll see how fast I can create a new brush. This. I'm gonna take this, make it big. Subscribe to the root, assume. What am I working on? Some kind of a Geigery thing. I'll back it out here in a minute. I'm just trying to see if I can't create a brush real quick. Whoa. Let's do more like this. Oh, that's like not even doing anything. Duplicate layer. Needs to be a little bit darker. There we go. We'll merge that down. And then we'll try to grab that. We'll go define brush. Click OK. We'll turn that off. off, turn that back on so you can see what I was working on. So yeah, it's kind of a Geiger-y weird thing. With a canvas feel to it is what I'm trying to go with as well as an experiment. Let's see here. Let's try to find that new brush. I'll try to actually move it if it works well enough. Okay, it's on the wrong setting though. We need to put back onto paint and select this color next to it. No, a little bit lighter actually. Let's see if this does what we want it to do now. Full black. Rocking the old version P shop. Yep. This is the only version that I have, so I haven't bothered upgrading. Shit costs money. Wouldn't mind getting a newer version. Eventually, maybe I'll throw that out as a upgrade of some sort. Okay, let's try turning this up. See if this helps. It's creating an interesting effect. Most likely end up changing it, but yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and flip back to normal stuff here. Slip into lurk. Sweet, man. Thanks for dropping by. I'm stalking, no worries. Okay, let's continue kind of defining this a little bit, and then let's see, it's 4 o'clock. When are you free to do games? So maybe leaving later on tonight. So I may wanna Distance, 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 distance. Here it gets weird, it's wrong. So I'm assuming that would be 8, 9, maybe maybe even 7. Okay, digging like the reflection on the opposite side too. Actually liking that quite a bit, where it's just there's like a highlight here. We'll have to try rocking it a little bit. I can always kind of mess with it. Again later. But I almost would like some of these to feel like they're larger, like ones that are different than the rest somehow. Let's try to find that. I'm going to try this shape and see if I like it. Let's zoom in on this actually. Truly define it. Oh yeah, I was gonna throw up what do you call it? Tweet. I was gonna not tweet this. I should be tweeting when I actually start a stream, but I was gonna tweet my progress and post it on Instagram, which I'll have to end up doing. You can only read a Thomas book so many times around. Oh yeah, that's understandable. I think yeah, doing something like that, like this line here, break that up there. Where do I want it to hit? This, is it like This side of this? Yeah. That's rather fun. Let's do something weird like this for kicks and giggles. Not sure if I want it on every one of these, but let's test it out and then go from there. This one is weird. It's too short. I can maybe pull it up into this other one. Shrink this stuff down, actually. Alright. How do you get characters? I think you find things, unlock. What do you call it? Milestones, kind of an idea. You basically survive for so long, and then you end up getting you get to a certain level or whatever. When are you free to do that, by the way? So I don't know if you heard me over your kids, me saying that I was, there's a chance that I may be leaving tonight. So, me doing something like that sooner rather than later probably be a better idea. Playing right now, Al? Oh, okay. If you want to jump on. Okay, yeah, let me quickly save and wrap this up, and then I'll do that. Fit on screen. Let's see here. Let's pull back and take a look at what we have here real quick, though. See how much I broke it. Not that bad. Not that bad. Could use some work here and there, but it's getting there. And I may, after I fix this, I may just try to copy and just throw it onto that side and warp it. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Let's file, save. Stuck right now. So annoying. Stuck right now. Okay, I'll I'll jump off of here and I'll be over there in a minute. I'll be on PlayStation. And we're going to use... Where's my Ashler TV app?